All right, so what we want to do today is find average rates of change between 2 points on a line, and those 2 points can be a function, it can be a line, it could be who knows what, and we just want to look at how those rates change as you move towards a specific point. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at an example here of finding the rates of change, and we'll look at this very first guy, this function, x cubed minus x from 1 to 3. And it's just like what we have been doing. We're going to take the function where we stop minus the function where we start, and this is no different than what you've done for a while now. And then on the bottom, you're going to have your stop minus your start. So this is the same setup that we've had frequently to this point in time. And then we're just going to throw our numbers in there. By the way, when we do that, anytime that you start putting numbers in behind a minus sign, you need to make sure that they are grouped with parentheses so that you don't make a mistake. So what we're going to have is 3 cubed. So we're going to have 3 cubed minus 3 minus, and then parentheses, 1 cubed minus 1 over 3 minus 1. So this is what you're going to have to start with, and then just do your math. 3 cubed is 27 minus 3 is 24. 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 3 minus 1 is 2. And so that gives us a rate of change of 12. And then if you look down on the bottom, we'll just split these up into A, B, C, D. This is good old-fashioned slope. But the thing that we need to remember is this function that we're dealing with is going to have some shape like this. We don't know exactly what the shape is, but we know that at these values, this is what we've got. So I'll do A and B. You can practice C and D, and you should be able to do this. And again, it's going to be stop minus start. So we stop at 340. We start at 150. And we stop at 45. And we start at 23. So this is your initial setup. So that's going to be 340. I'll punch this into my calculator. Minus 150, which is 190. And then 45 minus 23, which is 22. And I'm going to go ahead and decimal this out and just get a number, and we can look and see, are we getting close to anything specific? We may or may not, but let's look at each number, what we're getting close. So this is 8.6363. Okay? We'll look at B, and then I'll let you guys do the other two. And again, we're going to stop at 330. We're going to start at 150. Divided by, and then we stop at 35 and start at 23. So we're going to end up with 330 minus 150, which is 180, divided by 35 minus 23, which is 12, and 180 divided by 12 is 15. So I actually did a mix-up of D and C, so I'm going to wait a minute so I can whip out this part and go again, because I wrote down the wrong one. So on B, you're going to have your stop, 330, minus your start, 150, divided by 40 minus 23. And so 330 minus 150 is 180. And 40 minus 23 is 17. And 180 divided by 17 is 10.588. and I'll let you work out the other two, C and D. Then go ahead and find a decimal answer for those and look and see exactly what values of slopes that you get, and see if you approach any specific number at all.